Chris, seems like, I mean, the bad performances keep coming here. What do you have to do to try to snap these guys out of it and get some?
Well, today was, I mean, it's the turnovers are killing us for sure. I mean, they're cashing in every turnover, and they're kind of deflating at the same time. And first quarter urgency is just not there. First quarter urgency is not there. But, I mean, actually, I thought it was for the first half of the first quarter. And then we just kind of lost it, and they turned it over a few times, and things got away from us.
From a defensive perspective, it seems like the stretches late first into the second quarter, was there confusion that you were seeing where guys not knowing where to be, or it just seemed like there were, missed assignments and things like that?
In the zone, there was certainly, we only played about 3 or 4 possessions of that. So, what I saw was separation. Just separated from our guys way too much.
Cat and Rudy both picking up fouls, 3 fouls in the first quarter. How much did that put you in a bind?
I mean, for sure. I mean, I think the game was 14-11 when those guys kind of head to the bench. But the small unit did a good job. They did a really good job, and then of kind of stabilizing the game and chipping away at it a little bit. But then, then when they went to 8 and a few times, it made it harder for us. So.
I think there was one point in the second quarter where D'Angelo was at the scorer's table and you guys were playing 4-on-5. Do you know what happened there and the confusion or why he wasn't in the game at that point?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So. Too many mental errors like that, though, that are coming through for this team?
I mean, it's just a sign of a team that's, lacking, a little bit of confidence and purpose right now. So.
After last game, you kind of talked about, when things start to go bad, they tend to snowball.
Yeah.
Is that a mental toughness that needs to build up in a team, and how do you develop that?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, you got to resist the urge to make like a one-pass shot and just a home run type play. I think there's a lot of that. Even when we tightened the game up today, we took 2 really quick shots that probably, could have driven or moved it a little bit. But that's it. We when the game starts slipping away, we won it all back in one play.
Last year, this team has evidence of what it can do and when it plays together. But when you enter a new season and a new year, how much of that can carry over, and how much of it do you kind of have to?
I mean, every team is different. Every team is very different. Every team has its own personality. Every team takes a while to find its own chemistry and its own identity as a result. So, what we did last year doesn't really matter right now.
It seems like one of the most frustrating things for you might be that there's not a lot to hang, progression on.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the inconsistency moves around in terms of what your strengths and weaknesses are. What accounts for that, do you think?
It's just you're right. There's a lot of inconsistent performances out there. I would say that is reliant on guys' maybe personal approach. Needs to be better. I would say also just like as we continue to try to find things here, I think everyone's still a little bit kind of in their own head and worried about what they need to do to get going, rather than just playing harder, at times. And that's what we got to do. I thought we did find physicality. I thought we did find urgency. I thought we did show growth in some opportunities to cut back in, but when you're down that much to a good team, it's very, very, very difficult, as you know.
How much longer can you try to let them figure it out, or basically keep going without doing something dramatic?
Well, I mean, we're always looking at doing things. I mean, I don't know what dramatic means right now.
Changing the starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly answers there's certainly options out there that you could do something like that, and we're looking at them all. But
when you say improving personal approach, what does that mean? Just
mindset, guys. Coming in, mindset needs to be. I thought the vibe around the team today was good. I thought they had a great practice yesterday. I thought they had a great approach today. Good spirit in the locker room. It's just it's surviving that adversity is what the issue is. Hey, listen, like we haven't earned the right to be a good team or anything like that yet. We still have to prove it, and I think that's partly, it's been a wake-up call for all of us that, this has got to be a step-by-step, and we got to get going. But we're playing a lot of really good teams, and there's no margin for error. And when you get down, you got to keep fighting together. So.
Prince had that extended run in the second quarter. What did you like about what he offered you?
Who?
Taurean Prince.
Taurean, yeah. I mean, Torrey's been one of our more consistent guys this year in terms of defense, shot making, quick decision making. So,
not to single him out, but what are you seeing from Ant that is making it hard for him to get going?
Yeah, I mean, his finishing. I think he's got to go quicker. He's not particularly seeing the floor as well as he can, and I don't know if he's confused about some of the reads out there, but yeah, he just doesn't it doesn't seem to have like that kind of pop in his eyes right now. So, but he's also exerting a ton of energy on the defensive end for us, and maybe that's taking some of its toll.